Hi, I Heart Exploding here, and I am with.
Hey guys, Shutterbug here.
And today we are just going to be talking about the most useless skills, abilities, spells, and powers in real life and in fantasy that we've ever come across. So, to start with, I have abilities that have absolutely no usefulness to me in the real world. Like, one would have had a use to Hitler back in the 1930s. I can detect Polish people because I have so many. You know how weeaboos are obsessed with Asia? I have an obsession with Poland. So I have all these Polish people that I know, and I can just be like, hey, that guy's Polish. Hey, that chick's Polish. I'm not as good with women, though, because I don't know as many female Polish people, but I can detect Polish people like that. It doesn't take anything. I can be like, that is a Polish person.
Let's
But
test this. Am I Polish?
no, you are not. You are
I'm not.
German. And my other ability is that I can roleplay, act out as, and cosplay creepy men really, really well. Like, really well. But in real life, that does not help me whatsoever because they no longer cast opposite genders as the roles anymore. So I would have to get voiced over and heavily made up to be something like that. So what about you?
Well, I can bend my thumb like that,
Yeah,
and
that's a good skill. I agree.
I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but
Nothing.
kind of taking double jointed there, I think. And then I can also touch my tongue to my nose.
Yeah, see, I totally can't do that.
I don't know what I'm using it for. Maybe I could pick my nose with my tongue or something.
You probably could, but I don't think you'd want to.
Like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, oh my god. You could be Stitch. So,
SpongeBob!
as far as fake abilities go, everybody knows that Aquaman is kind of a useless fucking superhero. Now, I know I cuss a lot on my channel and I apologize, but I just have sailor mouth. I can't help it. But I don't believe Aquaman is entirely useless because he can communicate with, even though they're aliens, the old ones like Cthulhu. So, really, Aquaman is going to fuck us all up one day. No, more useless spells are like in D&D campaigns, I have seen the dumbest things ever. Like, I have seen a spell called Detect Self that somebody had as their one-a-day casting, where it's like, your spell is just, oh, yes, I'm here. I have just detected that I'm here.
Where is here exactly?
Well, it would be wherever your character is at the time being. I mean, you could be in the middle of a dungeon and cast it, and it's like, oh, I'm here. Yes, I detected myself.
So is it like you don't know where you are until you detect yourself?
I guess your guy must be senile or something in that case. I have seen just some of the dumbest spells. I actually found a list of dumbest campaign spells, and I can't tell you how many I've seen actually used. Like, there was one that was like conjure alcohol. It's like, you don't need to be drunk when you have a ravenous beast trying to suck your brains out, but alright.
Well, maybe you do need the alcohol. Maybe you're just no match for it, so you just need to drink and then you'll die
Just
and you'll be
like,
happy.
screw it, we're gonna go out with a bang. Another one was detect dead. Not undead, mind you, but detect dead. Like, if there's a dead guy on the other corner around this part of the dungeon, you cast it and you know there's a dead body over there that doesn't do absolutely anything. And I mean, really disappointing would be like if he has nothing on him.
Well, I think maybe detect dead would be useful for the girly characters who are like, I don't want to go near that dead body over there. So thank you for telling me.
Oh, well, see that. There you go. There's a use for detect dead now, guys. Just so you know, detect dead
But,
has a use.
but only if you're really girly.
Um. Oh, one of them that I read about online that was used in a campaign was this gay guy made a character where one of his spells that he could cast on another player, male or female, was I forgot what he named his character, but it was so and so's so-and-so's actions of the limp wrist. So basically, it makes your character walk around like this all day.
What use is that?
Maybe if they're homophobes to shame them, I don't know. I think he just wanted to be an asshole, personally. And I'm trying to detect there was another one that was like, it was so stupid. It was like detect dirt or something.
Well, maybe you just want to plant a flower and you have no dirt around you, and you're like, I gotta find some dirt.
If you're an elemental, it probably would be good, but I mean, like, if you're a wizard that's not an elemental and you're just like, I need to find some dirt for no reason, just a cup of dirt, you turn into Brian. I'm gonna make Brian Regan into a wizard because of just talking about this. Brian Regan is a comedian who actually talks about bringing a cup of dirt in for a science project. And there was also a spell that was like you conjure the dark spirit of erectile dysfunction is another one I've seen used in a campaign. Because you know how guys are in D&D campaigns, usually they are trying to hit on all the bar wenches and everybody. So that would be, like, not really useful, but hilarious.
I've never played D&D, but these sound really funny.
They are. It's really funny to have some. I actually watched a video campaign where somebody had specifically made this erectile dysfunction dark spirit as their, like, summon. And they cast it, and it was an AoE, area of effect. So, all the guys in their party could never get laid through the whole campaign, no matter how hard they tried, and they made sure to let them go into a den of beautiful young priestesses in training. So all these guys are like, oh my god, it won't work. And the dungeon master's like, you try, but you just can't get it up.
Oh my gosh.
And all these guys were getting all frustrated and pissed off, you know, like throwing their dice.
Wow.
And there was another one that was, like, to summon fluffy bunnies, was it conjure or summon? I think it was summon fluffy bunnies. And you just summon a bunch, like a basket of baby fluffy bunnies. It would be cute, but I don't really know what we would use it for.
Well, we could sell the bunnies. And if we sold the bunnies, we could make a ton of money, and then we could go to the bar and drink our sorrows away.
Yeah. I guess that would work too. But it's like, what if they made it to where, like, you could train the rabbits to be like that Monty Python rabbit and just attack people? That would be so much more useful.
We could do that too, and then we could sell someone evil and make a shit ton more money.
So I think what we need to do is we need to one-up these people and make up a useless spell of our own.
Okay.
So we gotta think hard on this. So if we're both dungeon masters, we need to think of a spell to curse an item with that we know an adventurer is gonna pick up that they will have forever bound to them for eternity, so they will always have this spell no matter what, and give them like 3 charges a day.
An object that, or a spell that makes them need to go to the bathroom really badly.
Oh, that would be terrible. I was gonna say, yours is great. I think yours is better than mine. I was gonna say mine bestows them with the ability to touch anywhere, even like stone, and grow a bunch of pansies. Just for no reason.
That's awesome.
And that's the only other thing worse we could do to them is it could be a spell that every time it's cast for a whole hour, no matter what, they have the inability to find kitchens, restrooms, or any other important facilities. They can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't pee or poo.
They are just there.
They're just there, they're confused, and they can, like, hang out in the dens of the taverns. They can have food brought to them, but they don't know how to order it. it basically they're just a confused senile person for like an hour each time they cast it. But it gives them plus 30 to strength. It's useless but useful.
That is awesome. I have a paw. I'm like pointing like that is awesome, but you can't tell.
Yeah. Let's see what is one last. Let's think of one last one that would just be really funny to curse somebody with a cursed item.
Being invisible in the dark.
Yeah. Being invisible in the dark would be great, because not only would that pretty much be wonderfully useful if light could be present. Without light, they trigger every single trap, trigger every single alarm, alert everything, trip over everything. They don't have night vision, most likely, so they get every night vision monster after them, and eventually they get to whatever lever or switch they need to push to get you out of there blindly in the dark as they flail around, and by the time you get to them, they've been molested by a bunch of orcs and are half dead and have like claw marks and teeth marks on them, and they're just like, the hell just happened? Did I get laid? Am I still invisible? And then really, when the light comes in, you find out that they are not only invisible, they have to be naked. So it's like some random naked party member of yours, like, oh shit, where are my clothes? I don't know what happened. Something attacked me and I couldn't see because I don't have night vision.
Yeah.
And you probably would have a ton of monsters to fight, all because of Mr. Invisible in the Dark only. So that is my video for the weekend. I'm sorry I haven't been doing them on Saturdays. I will admit to you guys what I did. I thought it would be a really great idea to drink a whole bottle of mulled cider by myself. She even messaged me and I was like, drunk, too drunk to type. So that is why you did not get your Saturday video, but I rarely drink, so I needed it. I think I drink like twice a year. So yeah.
I would say this is more like a weekend video. Like, you don't usually do it on Saturday these days. It's usually Sunday.
Well, I was doing it on Saturday for a while, but you know what? We'll just call it the weekend video for now until I can start doing it on a consistent day. At least with yours, we kind of are consistent with Wednesday.
Yeah, because we're going to record mine right after this.
Yep. So, you guys, obviously, I will link all of Shutterbug's information in the comments, and it would be great if you would show her some love and like and subscribe her stuff too. I promise you it's funny, because ours are like really goofy. The last one we did was manga readings, and I had Priest, which is like a R-rated manga by or manhwa, I guess is what it is technically, by Min Woo Hyung. If you know anything about that comic, you know it's like an awful, bloody, violent, horrible, sad comic. And she was reading something. What were you reading? It was by.
I was reading Millennium Snow by the same author as All Around High School Host Club.
Okay, so basically hers were mostly like quirky, and mine was like messed up stuff like I fester in my own curse. So you should really check out our Wednesday videos that we do, because they're for nothing but your amusement and humor. So it would be great if you like and subscribe me and like and subscribe Shutterbug. So I heart exploding out, and you can say a goodbye as well.
Bye everyone.
Bye guys, we love you. Mwah.